Hi everyone. Hey, I'm gonna blog my gallbladder flush because I just want you to kind of experience it with me. I've already got up this morning and I drank a liter of water. I took some acidophilus. I meditated for 30 minutes. I took my kid to school, dropped off some water to his school. Actually had one of the teachers come up and ask me about the water since she went to a meeting somewhere else, and so I'm kind of figuring out that maybe I have to get some meetings going because, you know, it's a job. Gotta do it. Anyways, it's a gallbladder, and I'm eating green apples. This is actually an ambrosia. It's one of my favorite apples of all time. And I've already realized that, you know, it can wait for another day, yeah, but the days kind of add on and pretty soon you don't do it. So today I have to be firm and do this third day. I got through the first 2 days pretty good, easy, but this third one is really the tough one, and usually I give up by the fourth one. So I just want you to know that you don't always get to the end, but at least you have to do your best to get there. Anyways, so there's the apples. At the end of the night I will drink 1/3 cup of lemon juice and 2/3 cup of olive oil. And hopefully all of this is going to be organic, right? Since we are trying to get rid of all those pesticides, that were invented by the plastic industry so that we could, or the oil industry that wants us to use up more and more oil. So, I just want you to understand that there's commitments to the planet, and it is Earth Day today, so I have to throw in my 2 bits when it comes to telling you that we have to do things in our daily lives that actually contribute to the way the planet's going. There is no next generation, guys. I mean, I'm reading articles about people who think that it's affecting their children and their grandchildren, but really it's affecting us. We've been living in this mess for during the whole experiment. I mean, it all started in the 50s when the oil companies decided that they wanted to sell more oil, and so they created all these byproducts, which is really something that we can taste, we can feel. We're just so numb to it. So we have to develop our feelings. I was actually listening to all these while reading the paper and listening to these comments about this woman named Susan Boyle, the singer, the one that, on Britain's Got Talent. I loved it. I mean, basically I cried through 2 or 3 or 4 because what? It's her showings of her on YouTube. My friend Daria, she got me first, and it was on the first day, so good on you, Daria, right on the ball. But it's just she was so beautiful, and it really affected me. I could hear her, and it made me happy to listen to her. There's people who talk about how she looks. I don't really care. It's not all the things you put on top of yourself, it's what comes out of you that's the more important thing to focus on. So kudos to Susan, because she is absolutely beautiful, an angel, and she'll need all our help to actually get through all this. I mean, for all the, I'm listening to the thing going, it's so beautiful. Why would anyone even see anything negative about it? So she's saying, and she affected, over 100 million people on the planet because, well, I don't know how many times that thing has been shown, but it changes all the time. But anyways, there's lots of people who've listened to her, enjoyed her. So, I wish they would just get on a good bandwagon instead of having to find some fault for some reason. Is it inane in a human being to always pick on other people? I know there's enough to do in my own life just to keep myself healthy, that I don't need to focus in on being unkind to someone. I hope. I practice anyways. Anyways, have a great Earth Day, and I will put a video tonight of me drinking my olive oil. I'm doing it just so I could get it down, because who knows, by the 4th time I probably will not do it, because It really is the foulest thing you've ever done. And I think it's so appropriate on Earth Day that not that I scheduled it, it just so happened that this was the first free day. And still I have one person. I have to work on my biggest brother. He's 75 years old, and his back is hurting so much that he's going to actually let his little sister work on him. And coming from a Chinese background, that's really a big deal for me. So wish me luck. Have a great day yourself. Bye.